Okay, you have made it to week 11 in our final day of the week, full body day. I have a set of 20-pound dumbbells and a set of 10-pound dumbbells, and we're going to hit up the full body. We are going to have a heavier volume day, so lighter on your weights. That's why I've got my 20s and 10s. So everything is going to be 20 repetitions, and let's go ahead and get warmed up. So start at the back of your mat, just hinge over the legs. I like to let one knee bend, then the other, one knee bend, then the other. So you can let your hips kind of stay level and just work your joints, that ball and socket joint, or you can kind of let your hips also sway so you get a little rotation and movement through the low back. It's up to you. And then let's walk our hands out so that we end up in a downward facing dog. Nice big hands. Try to push into your thumb and first finger. Bend one knee and straighten the other. We're going to take a couple seconds here, just driving the chest back toward the thighs. Pull the belly up and in. And your ears are inside your biceps. Now switch. Drop your left heel to the ground. Bend your right knee nice and deep. Feel that lengthening through the left hamstring and the calf. Perfect. And then widen your feet so that they're about mat width or maybe a little bit more. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet and sit into your low yogi squat. Slide those hips left and right. Juice up those hips. Knees, get a nice deep bend. Ankles and calves and shins get all worked out. Now then level off in the middle. You can maybe plant your hands together. Open through the chest. Perfect. And then we're going to come forward onto our hands and knees, and we're going to thread the needle. Plant onto your left hand, grab tight through the core. Inhale, bring your right arm up. Big rotation through the mid-back. Exhale, slide through, reaching your arm under as far as you can. Let your hips pull back to the right. Pull your right arm up. Inhale, go ahead and grab tight through the core, making sure that we're already building some core flexion. One more time. Inhale, bring your arm up, and then exhale, slide under. Drop onto the outside edge of that right shoulder. Let your hips pull to the right. Push yourself up, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left arm up. That first rotation up is a good place to start. Let your hips pull back to the left. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, drive it under. Hips pull to the left. Again, inhale up. This is our last one. Exhale, tuck under. Beautiful. All right. Push back into that downward facing dog. Grab tight through the core. Slide the shoulder blades down. Pull your body all the way forward into a plank position. I'm going to hold here a second. Find that flexion through the core. Feel like your abdomen tucking and grabbing is supporting and pulling, lifting, and floating your trunk and torso above the ground. Find your breath. Tuck your tailbone. Belly strong. Bring your kneecaps up. Tighten through the thighs, the quads, the inner thighs, the glutes. Again, flex and engage through the belly. Rotate both feet to the right. Let your hips drop down. So lengthening through the hip and the side of the back. Bring your hips back up. Take a breath. Reset the core. And then rotate your feet to the left. Let your hips drop down. And then rotate back up. Okay, push up and back. Okay, we are going to start off with a lateral lunge. So I'm going to grab just one of my 20s, and we're going to go 20 lateral lunges to one direction and 20 to the other. So start on one side of your mat, shoulders back and down, core nice and strong. Really think about your pelvis staying level, neutral, and stable. So you're not tipping or tilting. That straight leg, so for me, my right leg is staying super straight. So a lot of times it likes to bend to help you get back up. We're not going to let it bend today. We want to hold that flexion, that strength and stability, keeping your pelvis stable, knee lines with the toe, that bending side. 5, 4, drive off. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Square off. Bend over. Might take a second or two. Feel this second side. Get into the groove. Check in. Upper back. Strong and steady. Straight leg straight. Line that knee and toe. 5 to go. 2 and 1. Okay. Now we're going to switch to a single snatch. Staying with my 20 here. Yes, we are going to go 20 per side. So if you decide you want to go heavier, that's all good. Probably won't get as many reps. We're just going to get a little higher heart rate today. Feeling a little less load. Still load, just a little less. Building volume occasionally. Super healthy, super important. Muscular endurance. 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. Get your core going. Super solid stance at the top. Really solid, really contracted. Feel the heat, the work, and the build where you want it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, next up, locomotive. So grab both your 20s or your heavier set. One leg a little forward, one leg a little back. 20 per side. We want to hunker nice and deep. Thirteen. Feel the belly engage. 19, 20. All right. We're going to do a jumping jack press. Grab your 10s or your lighter set. Engage through that belly. Push arms with the momentum of your jump. Okay, I'm going to head back to my 20s, and we're going to do a lunge and a curl. We're going to shoot for 20 per side. Square off the hips. I'm going to hit my one side at a time. 5, squaring off the hips. 7, 8. Press up through that front heel. Not very light on my arms. 12. I'm going to finish with a regular lunge. Skip my curl. Too much for 20 reps on the arms. For me, that's okay. I want to get the heavier load on my legs. 4, 3, 2. That front glute is taking the load. Whew. Other side. Keep flexion through your upper back. Pull that belly button back. Finish my 6 lunges, no curls. My 8 lunges. Math is off. Hinge a lot in that front hip. 8. All right. Now we get to lie down and go into an overhead pull. 3 left for the set. Pack your back into the ground. Pack your upper back super strong. So we're a little lighter. For more reps, you should be able to go a little deeper, a little further overhead with your weight. We're still not rushing. We still want to feel that load, the flexion, that catch right here at that end point. That's where the deepest grab in the core and the deepest grab in the upper back are found. Biggest flexion. 13. Stay strong. Try to keep your glutes relaxed here. This is all about the core holding that low back in the ground. This is 20. Perfect. All right, coming up, you have 2 options. You're going to hold both weights or one weight down below or both up overhead. We're going to do a weighted windmill. Let your hips pitch to the side, drop down and up. Somewhat similar to a pyramid hinge, but we're not facing the front leg. We're hinging to the side. Your back is packed, so that upper arm has to stay perpendicular to the ground in order for your shoulder to stay healthy and support the load. 10. You're using your core, pulling belly button back. Nothing in your neck, very little in your shoulder. This is great mobility, super good for your core. 4, 3, 2, find your lat and your oblique. Other side. Pitch to your left. 3. Think about what that pelvis is doing. You need to have support in your thighs, your core, and your upper back. Straight, strong, upper arm. 15. So even if you're not holding weight overhead, keep your arms straight. 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo. All right, all that's left are gate swings. Here we go. Woo. Okay, back to your downward facing dog, and then we're gonna get our plank. Set up your down dog. Deep breaths. Drive your ears back inside your biceps. Drive forward, hold your plank. Tuck and hold, flex and contract. Tuck and tighten. Find your breath. Again, feel that lift through the trunk. Rotate your feet to the right. Hips drop. Scoop, grab, drive up. Find your core. Drop your hips to the left. Feels so good on the back. Scoop and lift. All right, walk your hands up and back. Set 2. 2 sets today. Just big, full sets. Lock and load the belly. Engage your upper back. Ooh, I have 2 weights. I guess this is what we're doing. 6. Make sure that knee stays out with the toes until you lift. 8. Oh, okay. 20 extra pounds. Can feel it. Other side. Flex that belly. Straight leg stays straight. Feel that load. Seventeen. Lock and load. 20. All right. Single snatch. Ready, set, and go. 2. Full backside of the body. Bring the elbow up, then whip that arm straight into place. 12. 17. 19. 20. Here we go. Solid stance on your feet. Still locked. Thighs, glutes, core. Halfway. Core locked. Snatch it up there. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Awesome, awesome. Locomotive. Your other leg is forward, if you can recall. I think left leg for me. Hinge forward, belly strong, flat back. Eighteen, 19, 20. Bringing those elbows high, keeping your back flat, mid-back rotation. Jumping jack flex, jumping jack press. Give me 10 more. A little bonus. 10. All right. Lunge and curl. Whew. 20 lunges per side. We'll see what we can do with our curls. Starting opposite leg forward. Then you start it with left. Belly strong, chest tall, hips square. Elbow stays tight next to the rib cage. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Form is important. Keep it strong. Focus. 18, open chest. 20, feeling that front glute. Trying to control my drop, keeping my wrist strong. Two more. On this right side for me. 10, 13, 20. Oh, hooray, we get to go to the ground. Oh, overhead pull, low back, presses into the ground. Love the heart rate we've got going. So we have a push for sure. Our transitions are a little quicker than when we have our heavy days with less reps. So physically, muscularly, we should be able to drive in with less transition time. You can kind of feel how the different phase and pace works on your intensity level in the moment. This is good for strength, but it's not going to add much in terms of size or really overall muscle, which we have to work on. We have to build that load some days to fight aging, sarcopenia, deterioration of our muscle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You know, the number is just a loose suggestion. Okay. We have our windmill. I'm going to start on my second side this time. Wide, a little bit wider than my hip width for my feet. 4, this is all about the core. 6, being able to hinge, move, and rotate without losing that trunk contraction. 2 more. And 20. Other side. Maybe your knee bends. That's fine. What matters is your trunk flexion and your upper arm. Remember, supporting the load on the shoulder. And your pelvis to shoulder alignment. Try to target your low abdomen. Use your pelvic floor. Sixteen. 18, 19, and 20. Oh. Whew. All right. Gate swings to finish. Eighteen, 19, 20. Lie on your back. extend your right leg long, hug your left knee into the chest, and then push your knee across the body to the right, putting your left arm out straight away, palm on the ground. Woo. Okay, extend your left leg long. See if you can support the bottom of the calf, the underneath side, with your right hand, and pull, 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 pull. Keep your left shoulder attached to the ground. That was fun. Ooh. All right, roll back in. Cross your ankle over your knee. Push the knee away from you first. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, draw in. Feel the pelvis melt into the ground, the low back drop into the ground. Close your eyes and see what it feels like to feel lined up. Hopefully, you have your pelvis squared off to your shoulders and the knees and the feet. Maybe you can dig your left elbow into the left inner knee. Drop that right heel to the ground. Straighten your left leg. You can grab behind your hamstring, your calf, your ankle, or your toe. It's all good. Drop your left hip into the ground. Drop it down. It likes to lift up and roll like this. Drop it. Okie dokie. Other side. Draw your right leg into the chest. Push the knee over to the left. Lengthen through your right arm. Driving your right shoulder into the ground. Straighten your right leg. See if you can catch and support and hold your right calf inside your arm, inside your hand. Ooh. Flex those toes back to the knee. Get a deeper stretch. Roll in. Level off. Push your right ankle on top of the left knee. Let your right knee drop out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Draw into the chest. Find where you're squared off. Get that squared off position. Flex both feet. Push your right elbow into the right knee. Drop your left foot to the ground. Straighten the right leg. Grab behind the calf, the hamstring, the foot. Drop your right heel into the ground, your right hip into the ground. All right, extend the legs in front of you. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, scoop through the belly, round up, and reach over those toes. All right, friends, we have one more week left of Deep Fit. I hope that you have been incorporating all of the extra mindsets, breath works, just space and time into your series, into your daily practice and habits. We get caught in the excuse of busy, and I'll get to it once this season's over, but we really have to adjust and choose. I've had my own days. We have to decide what those priorities are. There's always going to be something that gets in the way. So find space, find time, and go a little deeper. All right, I'll see you soon.